Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be playing a little One Piece TCG. It's the start of OP13 over here in the west. I'm going to be trying out a little jewelry Bonney. The build has changed a little bit. I'm running more 10 drops, including the Lawn Beppo. We've given up the Shanks for right now, just because Emu is everywhere and it's all immune to effect removal. The new law has been really helpful, though, because so many of our guys are 5 drops. We've got Bonney, Carrot, Cavendish, and this other jewelry Bonney from OP07, which helps us throw them off curve by holding one of their Dawn down. This works especially well into the new red-blue ace, making it so on their 8 Dawn turn they can't activate their event, and then even on their 10 Dawn turn, just so they can't drop another new gate. That's why, and we want to run 2 just in case we don't find it when we really need it. The Kidney Killer is now a really good target for this Traffic Order Law as a bounce target to just continue to accrue card advantage. And so we're running a fair number of 2K Supernovas, including the new Romanoa Zoro. Arlong is here for the Zoro match. It's non-searchable, but we do have a fair amount of filter power with Bonney, but in that particular matchup, I am almost willing to mulligan my entire opening hand to see if I can find it. We do want it. We are also running the 2 Dead Man's games, just because I found it really helpful into a couple of the matches, because blockers just get so big so fast. And it's not a bad defensive tool either, just because we do stand Dawn back up quite frequently with stuff like Cavendish or the Bonney. Or even with the Law if we really need to. I found I've done that in several games. We're running the Searcher and just some nice one-cost blockers, just because if they do have removal, they do have to waste something on it, and for 1 Dawn, I'm willing to make them burn whatever removal they have. But again, Emu's kind of the deck to beat, and it just pops stuff so fast that I don't want to invest a lot into my blockers. So this is still kind of a flex target. We're seeing how it works right now. Still running Hodies. The Doflamingo's pretty dang good just for holding down board. And the Lawn Beppo is good for holding down, putting something down, holding it down, and then following up with a Doflamingo. Or just holding us on long for the game. But we're just kind of experimenting with this build while we see what's going on. We're going to jump into Eastern because the new OP13 hasn't updated for the Western servers yet. And I'm just going to do a quick join into an Eastern lobby just to see what we get. And remember, if you guys can do me a favor and comment on it, the games, just tell me what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, any suggestions you got for the deck or the gameplay. Looks like we are going into the ace. Okay. An okay start here. I am going to mulligan. I am looking for the Law, just because it is a really useful target. We did find it, and we even found the target for bouncing it, which is really good. They chose to go first, which is an interesting option. They don't usually do that. They usually really want to go second whenever they can. Well, we're going to start out nice and easy with a friendly little search here. We've already got a Carrot. We don't particularly need the 2K. Our 4 Dawn turn's looking a little empty, so we're going to pick up this blocker, and then we're going to put this back just like this, I think. Okay, he's established the E-Show. He's got a 6K leader, which can ditch 1 card and give minus 2,000 for a battle. And when they receive damage, they can... Let's see, when you receive damage or your character with 600 base power or more is KO'd, draw 1 card. Well, we don't need to do either of those. We're not going to do anything about that. Okay, we're up to 8 right now. The Bonney is good. But they have to attack this, but they're going to go up to 8 Dawn next turn. They don't have anything for me to rest. The E-Show doesn't do them any good. We might as well just attack for 6. Force them to give me something out of hand. They don't like going down in life very often, although they might take it just because I'm not a very aggressive leader. He's thinking about it. Yep, 6 cards. Yep, just gives us something easy. We'll deploy this and we'll end our turn. only 2K we have is this. Could be worth doing. They don't play a ton of removal. We might as well just use the card action. Put that down. No block. They've got forward on up. Do we think they're going to put in... If I go up to 8 cards, it wouldn't be a bad play on their part. I think we're going to get out of it because I don't want to go too high in hand size. Next turn, we are going to develop... I'd like to develop the carrot, but there's not a good way for me to get 8 cards down. We're going to do it anyways. Drop us back down to a nice healthy 5. They lift up the 4 Dawn. Okay, they just play a Marco. Easy enough. Okay, so now we're up to 6 Dawn. So if I go 6 for a law, that gets me 6. I attack with my leader. That gets me 7. And then the Bonney will actually come out rested, so I can go... That's really weird. He didn't even use the Ezo. He must really like his hand. I'm going to deploy this. We're going to pick this back up. I think it's probably best to place this guy back out. Yep. There's the Bonney we like to see. Hodie's not great in this matchup. We'll restand our 1 Dawn. And I think that's good enough for right now. Got ourselves an extra card there. We have the Kid Killer. We have the Law and Carrot combo again. We can actually just do it straight up next turn. Play this Kid and Killer out. Play the Law. Recycle a Carrot. Which is really good. I will put this Marco down. We can freeze it. That way we don't even have to KO it and give him cards. The Carrot's good. If I hold him down, I can hold him at 8. I haven't seen the event yet. I don't really have a great 1000 counter to give him because I really kind of like both of these. I think I might give him the Bonney just because he chose to go second. So I can't, even if I freeze a Dawn, it doesn't do me any good. I would have liked to frozen it last turn, but it didn't do any good because if he has the event, he has the event. If he doesn't have the event, he has to wait another turn anyways. Gonna use that, bounce that back to hand. He returned. Okay. Okay. Deploys the Ezo again. He grabs himself a nice 2K. Well, he didn't do anything particularly scary. Two, and then we play the 6. We just do the whole thing again, probably? I mean, I'm not putting on pressure right now, but my deck doesn't really do that anyways. I'm more playing for the long game. The Cav is pretty good. So is this Bonney blocker. They're both great targets just because he doesn't have one of this. I think we're going to get the Cavendish. But the Bonney blocker is pretty good at filter, and I don't need this Law. We're going to play greedy and see if we can get a Cavendish, just because this is going to come out rested. pick this back up. This back down. There's the Cavendish, just like we wanted. I could do it a third time with this, and I can freeze the Jozu, so that's probably good enough. We'll ditch that. We'll restand that. Do we want to go 6 in? Yeah, I mean, there's really not a good reason not to. We'll go in with the Cavendish. Or not the Cavendish, the Law. Just because the Bonney is still a blocker. This isn't a blocker until I have 1 or less lives. He's only got 1 real attack next turn anyways. Still has to do something about the attack. Ditches a new gate for leader ability. Yeah. He's only getting 1 attack in anyways. I don't care. He gets 1 attack, I rest the other one. He eats a Bonney, probably. Which is fine, because I need room on my board again, because I'm probably going to do the Law, Kid, Carrot combo again. I'm fine with losing anything on my board. I'm fine with losing a life. He hasn't been pressuring me enough, which is a little weird. He's leaving... putting 5 on. He's gonna go at life to try and carrot me? No. No, you can eat the Bonney blocker for 11k. That's a bad play. Take this beige. Freeze that. We're gonna do the same thing we did last turn. 6. Six. Six. You should probably use the Marco. He could use some resources. No, he just keeps giving us stuff. Okay. It's gonna get rusted next turn anyways. I will happily give you my blocker. But now I've got an option. Because he can attack with that. I can rest this guy. He's going to want to get the carrot right now. He's probably going to go 8 into the carrot. I can go 2, 1, and then 2, 1 if I want to get out of the other one. We'll use the blocker because there's no point in not doing that. And he'll go 8 into 6. We'll say no blocker, and then we'll go 2k, 1k. Okay, and then I am gonna go
6. I'm going to poke at his life the whole time. And then I'll poke probably at this after. Yeah, there's one card. He's going to want more cards in hand. We're going to go with this again. Actually, I don't even need to go after him. I can freeze his whole board because I'm just going to go like this. Freeze the Marco. And we'll freeze his entire board. So we're vastly in control of this game now. We've got a whole board full of 6s. We've got 4 life. Yeah, there's the event. Okay, he's got an attacker Whitebeard now. Okay, up to one of your opponent's characters with 3,000 power or less when attacking. I don't really like that. I'm just not in any real danger, though. Can I kill him this turn? Probably. He's got 3 cards in hand, 2 Dawn up. He is an 8k leader, though. Well, if that's the case, what if I just go... Because here's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about attacking him with these 3, and just leaving 3 blockers up. Okay, he got out of it, but now he's only got 1 card. So if I go 1, 2, 3... I know you can't get out of it. And then I just attack with the laws, and it's game over no matter what he does. Oop, no, it's not. Oops. Oops! What do we do? Oh, well. That was a minor oopsie-doopsie. I forgot he was at 8,000 for a second. It's fine, though. We've got Ardana. We've got a board. He can't get out of another swing with 2 cards in hand. Yeah, you got to start swinging there, boss. No, you can have the carrot. Yeah, the game's over, bud. Oh, you did that in entirely the wrong order. I kind of want the attack. So we'll go no blocker, and we'll go 1, 2, 3. Well, that's funny. We can hold his entire board hostage. You have to block. Yeah, the game was over. Good game to my opponent. What do we have in our life? A Tashigi, a Kid Killer, another Kid Killer, and a Lawn Beppo. So as you can see, the laws just wildly get out of hand when I can chain them together. And what I found is in this deck, the 6 into 5 combo, bouncing that Kid and Killer is just kind of gross because my card advantage is really high, which this deck suffered from a lot in OP12, but that ability to just get them back and forth makes this deck really consistent, which a lot of the times back in the day, what we were really struggling with was finding the right cards at the right time. But you guys saw this time, I think I deployed the Kid Killer like 5-6 times. That's 6 cards. I can use it to restand Dawn for my Doflamingo plays. I think it works out really well. My opponent was misplaying there a bit. They didn't see their event, or if they did, they didn't use it in time. They may have seen it late. They did have the pudding, and we were doing okay at playing around it. At one point, I had 8 cards, but I think we were doing okay as best we could. But in the end, it was a good game. You guys let me know what you think. Comment, tell me what I did right, tell me what I did wrong, tell me if there's any improvements I can make to the deck list or to the way I'm playing it. But yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.